all over the world. It comes in different strains and hundreds of different color combinations. This is why guppies attract many fish enthusiasts. They are affordable and easy to keep as well. But some guppy keepers are still having a hard time keeping this tiny beautiful fish. So in this video, we will discuss all things that you should never ever do when keeping guppy fish. Number 1, buying fish first before setting up a tank. I know it's tempting to buy a new fish when we suddenly see a really nice looking fish in a fish store, but this is actually not a good idea. Imagine buying a new guppies without setting up their first tank first. They will end up becoming homeless. You will end up keeping them in a bucket temporarily while waiting for your new tank, or worse, they will end up dying while still setting up their fish tank. So first thing that you need to do is set up a tank first before buying new guppies. This way, once they get home, you will be able to transfer to their new home right away, and the chance of keeping them alive is very high. Number 2, adding new guppies to the main tank. Never ever do release a newly bought guppy fish to your main tank. We like to add new guppies to our main tank, but we really don't know if that guppy is sick or worse, maybe carrying an infectious disease. Instead, set up a quarantine tank. Your quarantine tank is where you keep all your new guppies. You will have to treat them first to make sure the fish is healthy before transferring it to the main tank. This way, you won't be able to spread the disease to your other guppies. Number 3, releasing or transferring guppies to a different tank right away. Never ever transfer your guppies to another tank right away. Each tank has different water parameters, especially the water temperature. Since guppies are tiny fish, they can easily be affected by slight changes in water temperature. So what you do is always make sure to acclimate your guppies first, 5 minutes to 1 hour depending on the situation. For example, if you are just transferring your fish to another tank that has been set up a while already, then it's safe to acclimate it for less than 15 minutes. However, if it's a newly bought fish where it's been shipped for a few days, then you have to acclimate it for about 30 minutes to 1 hour. This way, the fish can adapt to the new water temperature. Okay? Number 4, overfeeding your guppies. Never ever overfeed your guppies. Guppies are tiny fish and they can only consume a small amount of foods. If you feed them too much food, they will consume everything, and this will lead to different complications like swim bladder problem, where fish cannot swim properly anymore. Overfeeding can also cause dropsy and bloated. Feeding too much will create a lot of leftover foods at the bottom, which causes ammonia to spike. And the worst thing that will happen is it may poison all your guppies. Feeding often in a small amount is better than overfeeding. Number 5, feeding guppies at night time. But remember, fish are live creatures. Like human, they also need to rest. Based on my experience, feeding at night time can cause serious digestive problem like dropsy, and you should only feed your guppies daytime until 4 p.m. and stop feeding it if it's already 5 p.m. since they can no longer digest their food properly. This way, you will be able to prevent any digestive problems and keep your guppies healthy. Number 6, overcrowding your tank. I know it's tempting to buy new guppies every day with different colors and patterns. It's really nice to see your fish tank with too many colorful guppies, but this is actually very wrong. Overcrowding can lead to many health problems. Since your tank is overcrowded with too many fish, they will end up killing each other. Fin nipping is also very common in an overcrowded tank, and some of the guppies end up dying because there's too many of them in a single tank. Remember, less is more. The lesser the guppy you have in the tank is, the better their health will become. Number 7, buying wrong tank size. I've seen a lot of fish keepers buying a small tank while buying a lot of guppies, which is very frustrating. I even see buying a bowl for their guppies, which is completely wrong. Based on my experience, in order to grow well and healthy, each guppy needs 5 liters of water volume in order to live well. A 28-liter tub or a 7-gallon tank is appropriate for growing 5 to 6 guppy fry only, and appropriate for breeding a trio of breeder guppies. Number 8. Catching your guppies or tapping their tank too often. Never catch your guppies and never tap their tank too often. This is the most common problem with other fish keepers, is they like to catch their guppies to get the attention of the fish. Guppies are small fish and easily get stressed when disturbed. They are not like cats and dogs where you can pet them anytime. Our hands may carry toxic substance that can badly affect them, so keep your hands away from them as much as possible to keep them safe. Number 9. Buying high quality guppies even if you are still newbie. Never buy high quality guppies if you are still new in keeping guppy fish. High quality guppies are expensive and high in maintenance, so it's hard to keep them. I recommend you buy pet grades and the cheap ones first. They are usually hardy and easy to keep, so buying them can save you money while still learning to keep this tiny colorful fish. Number 10. Not doing regular water change. Ammonia and other toxic substances can build up over time, causing negative effect on our guppies. By doing regular water change, we remove toxic substance while providing fresh water for the fish. Regular water change has a lot of benefits to our guppies, but you need to make sure to follow schedule because too much water change is not good also. Number 11. Feeding low quality diet. Never feed your guppies with low quality foods because sometimes this can cause serious digestive problems too. You should feed them high protein pellets and live foods in order for them to be healthier and grow well. So always remember these 11 things that you should not do in order to keep a happy little fish. These things not only apply to guppies, but other fish as well, like mollies, swordtails, goldfish, tetra, and any other fish. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.